folks can hear.
I'll just sit. I'll look up there and there. All right. Yes, thank you so much, Jeff. I am Rob Whitney. I am an attorney at Sullivan & Hollis here in Boston. It's a law firm. My second week there, actually, so it's a new job for me. But I'm very happy to be here. When I had spoken with Jeff and you were looking for a space to hold this hearing, I reached out to Suffolk University and specifically John Nucci, who is the Senior Vice President of External Affairs. And Suffolk University is a great friend for community organizations in terms of offering their space whenever it's available, and they were very gracious in offering this space to the commission. And other than that, I won't speak on their behalf, except I'm sure that they're very happy you're here. And I know if there's an opportunity in the future for them to also host another hearing, I'm sure, depending on the scheduling available, they would look forward to seeing you again. And since I'm here, Jeff gave me the opportunity, because I have to leave a little early tonight, to offer sort of a brief public comment, if I could. In addition to other hats I wear, I am also the president of the Boston Lawyer Chapter of the American Constitution Society. And as most people here know, the American Constitution Society has been a longtime opponent of the Citizens United decision and supports the process of exploring the possibility of enacting a campaign finance reform amendment of some kind to the United States Constitution to authorize greater restrictions on spending related to political speech and to overturn the Supreme Court rulings, which have narrowed such laws under the First Amendment. As we all know, several amendments have already been filed since the Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission case. I think I counted at least 6 here in Congress, if I'm not mistaken. Interestingly, while the Citizens United is a Supreme Court case most cited by advocates of the campaign finance reform, actually the underlying precedent, as we know, extends further into the past, back into what some of us legal historians refer to as the Lochner era, where basically constitutional rights began to be expended in whole form to corporations under the corporate, read my own thing here, personhood doctrine rooted in a century of Supreme Court decisions. As a result, while some of the proposed amendments have been narrowly drawn, focusing mostly on the First Amendment issues, there are others that are broader in scope. One such one that I've looked at, the People's Rights Amendment, is a proposed limit to limit the Constitution's protections only to rights of natural persons and not corporations. This amendment would overturn the United States decision in Citizens United and actually goes pretty further than that and sort of evaluates the issue of whether corporations are really natural persons entitled to other constitutional rights as well. On behalf of our local chapter, we look forward to following this process, and we anticipate and look forward to reviewing the report that we know, at least in first draft, will come out in December of this year. And we also look forward to being involved in the process going forward. And thanks for the opportunity to give my remarks. Thank you.
Thank you.